Hey guys, it's Frank here with Game 2 of the Winners Finals for the TANC 22 Weekly Stormgate Tournament. In the lower left, we've got Theory, the Blue Infernal player, and in the upper right, we've got MSRM, the Red Infernal player. Starting off with the Conclave and an Iron Vault, I assume on the low ground. And it's the exact same build from Theory. And yeah, I think their Hexens high-fived on the way to see each other. That Hexen definitely saw this imp trying to be sneaky. I don't know that it was all that effective, but A for effort. Oh, did he spot these trees being cut down though? Maybe. Interesting that that Theory decided to build this iron vault right here. And I think that's just to have easier access from the natural to go to the triangle third, which makes sense. MSRM, I've been really impressed with just in this series. Has been using the high ground with Gaunts and the Hexen to take out this speed camp without having to sacrifice any HP to do it. Oh, does pull the Skull of Shedda. And you know what? Initially, I thought that it was a bad move to use the Hexen to tank this damage, but I guess you really, really don't want your Gaunts to be taking the damage. And it's not like it even took all that much. After the Fiends pop out, they're the ones that end up being the meat shields. And yeah, this health camp should be going down pretty easily for Theory. Speed camp goes down pretty quickly for MSRM, who now has a Brood on the field and a lot more Gaunts. Theory's just going to get a little bit of a scouting around done with it. Like, look at the mini-map. Like, Theory just has a lot more... It feels like he has a lot more vision around the map right now, which is nice, but I think it's at the expense of not having all of his DPS focused in the same spot. Alright, all of Theory's army gets the flash upgrades. Alright, Theory throws down his own effigy just so he can start getting that passive white health regen. Puts forward a Skull of Shedda, and does he have? I think he does have more Gaunts. I think he can take this. He's definitely got more Fiends, so he's going to keep kiting on forward. Is he going to focus down that that Hexen though? He is. Oh, getting that Hexen is going to be huge. Oh no, losing a Hexen before the 3-minute mark is unfortunate. That's going to make Fiend generation for MSRM a lot tougher, especially since we're not to tech. We're not to tech tier 2 yet, which means there's no ritual shrine, ritual chamber, excuse me, which would then give plague axes, because plague axes will generate, there it is, plague axes will generate fiends, but not having a hexen to help make those fiends to be those bullet sponges is going to be rough. So behind all that, Theory thinks he's far enough ahead. He knows he just cleaned up MSRM's army. He can expand, and he can also continue creeping quite a bit. A lot of these Fell Hogs taking the damage from that second Shadow Demon. Yeah, the Vision Camp's going to go down easy peasy to Theory. That being said, Theory and MSRM are even on supply right now. So despite having lost a battle, MSRM did manage to bounce back. I think that's because Theory's unit production slowed down a little bit just so he had enough money to build that shrine, though. Alright. There we go. There's the ritual chamber for Theory. Just going down. Okay, he took down he starts to capture. There we go. Okay, I've seen it. It's pretty rare nowadays, but I've definitely seen armies before that will like kill the creeps, get all the Luminite that they needed to out of it, and then just leave without capturing the camp. Oh, this is quite a bit of aggression from MSRM coming into the coming up towards the natural. I think this one Gaunt for Theory noticed all that aggression coming on by. So now what happens though? Does Theory? Oh, Theory's on the low ground to his own natural. That's unfortunate. Okay, does kill off that brute and the 2 fiends that spawn there. He's going to evacuate all of his imps. These imps are in big trouble, but I would argue that this shrine is in even bigger trouble. It's completely surrounded now. this part of the army is just attacking an effigy. Yeah, it looks like Theory's army is just like drip feeding into this this wood chipper from MSRM. That being said, MSRM's army did spend a lot of time just doing laps around the shrine. I don't know that it was all that as effective as it could have been, but I think we see the math here. It looks like MSRM's gaunts just are yeah, it looks like MSRM's gaunts are just outnumber Theory's. Simple as that. GG from Theory. That'll be it for game 2.